Hi, I'm Deirdre Abrami, sixth generation psychic intuitive. Welcome to today's timeless intuitive psychic reading. I'm using both my psychic abilities and angel tarot cards to assist you gain clarity and uncover the guidance the universe has for you. If you are enjoying this reading, please support my channel by liking, subscribing, and sharing it with anybody who might benefit from these messages. Your support means a lot to me and help me grow. So let's dive in and see what messages are here for you today. Okay, so I was guided to grab the Twin Flame deck. Now in this deck, Twin Flame may not just mean Twin Flame, it also represents soulmate. Okay, just what that said. And I'll give you my interpretation if you've never seen me before. What Twin Flame is I always say twin flames are only for a season, not a lifetime. And I'll explain. Traditionally, especially if you're spiritual, well, you probably wouldn't be here watching my videos if you weren't, that a lot of times a twin flame is only here for a season, not for a lifetime. Both parties usually knew each other in other lifetimes, and they decided to come back to maybe have closure, maybe you guys needed to have another cycle together for learning, for the higher purpose of learning. Both parties usually help each other grow, usually help each other to get back on your life path. There's many different reasons why the two of you guys even connected. So anyway, that's my interpretation of twin flame. This is timeless. So whenever you're coming across it, it's perfect for you. And also it is a general collective reading. So again, only take what resonates and leave the rest. Okay. So now that I said all that, I'm doing a past, present, future, and possible outcome with this person. Okay. This is a love reading. Ooh. Okay. So this is what I'm getting so far. In the recent past, it looks like you were on a pause with an ex. It looks like this person, whether you guys were engaged or you were in a committed monogamous relationship, there was some kind of commitment there. There was an offer on the table. And it feels like this person had money and status of some sort, or maybe you did. Feels like they did. Maybe you both do. But for some reason, all of a sudden, things came to a halt with this relationship. It feels like you both kind of needed to go in your separate corners and figure things out, what you both wanted. It feels like you both have different belief systems, maybe religions, cultures, maybe age difference. I also get that you are mostly the person who gives and doesn't know how to receive. But your angels and guides are like, that's not going to get you in the long run what you really want. If you're constantly giving and you're not receiving, that's not a flow. And I think through this relationship, you started to wonder if you were settling. I think you met this person when you were, just going to say it, having lack of faith and belief in the universe and God. It feels like you didn't feel good enough, smart enough, pretty enough, handsome enough, whatever that was. So I think that's why you kind of hung in with this person, just saying. But they make me feel they're very materialistic. Let me know in the comments section what you're getting with them too. All right, so that was the recent past. Let me see what else they want to tell you about. That's why I love about YouTube, because I can do longer readings. I'm used to doing short love readings on the other platforms, and I have to talk 90 miles an hour. I can take my time over here. Okay. So, it seems like you were the chaser in this situationship in the past. It does feel like you kind of had a couple of cycles with them, just saying, because I got the cycle card. I channel mostly, guys. People say, why don't you show me the cards more? And it's funny because when sometimes on the other channels, I'll have guest speakers, guest psychics, and they're like, I don't even see you looking at the cards. I say, because I channel faster than I read cards, because I'm trained as a psychic, not a tarot or angel reader. I just use them because they're easier to kind of keep me on track at a specific story, since I'm going to call you guys my group reading versus being one-on-one, which is a whole different animal. Anyway, just had to put that because I felt some of you were wondering, what is she doing? But I do feel that since I'm not even sure if, no, actually I'm going to say you're not with this person. Okay. You're not with this person. There was a breakup, and because, I feel like you decided to take your energy off them and work on yourself, work on your goals finally. and you put them because you got tired of being the chaser in this relationship. I'm mostly reading for those that are divine feminine and your person is a masculine. But again, if you're a man watching this and you like females, then flip-flop it. Okay, anything else about the past? You know what's interesting? They want me to grab this other deck. Give me a second. All right, what else can we talk about the past? I know, I'm loving these longer readings. What else can we tell you about the past? Yeah, this person broke your heart. Wow. Oh, boy. Okay. Yeah, look, 3 of Swords. They broke your heart. You didn't... I'm not pointing the finger at you, but you didn't put up boundaries with this one. Just saying. But now it feels like now you're taking the energy off of them, putting it back on yourself, and now you're planning for the future. That's what this looks like. Okay. All right. 2 more, just so we can dig a little deeper. This is your recent past. You definitely put up boundaries. I think that's probably what caused this breakup. I'm not sure who broke up with who, but that's what it looks like. It looks like you were the one who just put up your boundaries. And healthy boundaries. Good for you. I don't know, but I get that you're still kind of feeling a little burnt by this person. I don't know if you forgave them yet. And the reason why and for some of you that were with this person a while, you had the blinders on. Yes, you did. You had an illusion about them, who they really were. You didn't listen to your gut. Nope. You're very psychic, by the way. And I'm going to tell you why, because you're watching me. You know what my nickname is for the last 20 years? I'm the psychic of the psychics. Yes, I am. Okay, so that's your recent past. Oh, dear. Okay, now let's go on current. Yeah, they're definitely your twin flames. See, this person, obviously their energy is still around you. I don't care how long it's been. They were definitely your karmic. Karmic, you know, my grandma was probably the best psychic I know. She's passed on now, but I'll tell you, she called people out. Oh, when I would have her speak with me at conferences, she was great. She would call people out, big audiences, and she didn't care who they were, status, or anything. She called them out on their stuff. Anyway, I get this person had an ego. Probably somebody in your community with status. I get that. I do feel as of right now, you're kind of ready to kind of just go forward and ready for a new adventure. This person, however, I see them looking at old pictures, maybe looking at your social media, but they're still holding on to you. Let's see what else in your current. And if you're dreaming of them, guess why? Because they're thinking of you like nobody's business. All right, think of a question about them. I'll give you a second. It's a yes or no question, okay? You got it? The answer is yes. So let me know in the comments section what your question was. I have a feeling I know it, but I'm not going to say it. I think a lot of you, are we getting back together? Yeah, I know. I'm psychic. I will say they are trying to figure out how to take you away. They want to come back. Yes, they do. They're having an awakening now. I don't care. A lot of them, I feel they've been dating somebody else or they left you for somebody else. But guess who's having an awakening? The reason why there was a lot of back and forth, you guys, it feels like age difference, a lot of different belief systems. But I also feel it made you very detached. It made you pull away, made you withdraw from your own energy. Okay, I got to show the cards. Yes, you guys are going to have a reunion. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Doesn't mean you should. Okay, I got to keep Deirdre's opinion out of this. All right, what else do you want to tell us, angels and spirit guides? That was who I first learned how to talk to, is angels and spirit guides. I took classes years ago with a teacher. She doesn't teach anymore. She doesn't even talk to angels anymore. She became, anyway, I took 50 channeling classes over the years. And now I'm doing trans channeling. So you have to try, go check out my videos on consciousness. It's really cool. I'm channeling the trans channeling beings and light. Okay. So let's see here. So it looks like, oh my goodness, this person kept you up at night. A lot of back and forth, a lot of, I'm going to call you guys. I'm hearing Aries and Capricorn. Any Aries and Cap? Now, if you're not one of those two and this is resonating, it's still your story, but just at the second, those are two signs that, oh, they don't really naturally belong together. Two hard-headed people. Just kidding. I keep getting, what's with these belief systems? You guys could not get on the same page. Maybe the way, morals, your faith, I don't know. Maybe, it's another thing I learned from all you guys that I've done private readings with. What's considered monogamy? What's considered we're exclusive? Like these are things that people don't discuss. You need to talk about that stuff up front. All right, I got to look at your future here because, okay, so my concern for you is this person's going to come in real strong. They are the only cautionary. You see the way I'm saying that is this. Do not, okay. They're emotionally immature. So be careful. They have not changed. They're not capable of changing. I shouldn't say that. Everybody's capable of changing. As of the moment you're watching this, they're not going to change. Okay. Hey, maybe they'll get hit by lightning and they'll change. All right. I don't wish that on them, but you know what I mean. Hey, I had to have a brain aneurysm to be a psychic. I should have probably done something a little easier. I'll tell my story in another video sometime, but that's how I had my awakening. Don't suggest that for everybody. Because my concern is they're going to get you hooked again. They're going to tell you sweet nothings. They're going to tell you, I want to get together. I want to have a family. They're very charming and very calm when they speak to you. So you get sucked in, right? They're very skillful with their communication. So this is a person who knows how to manipulate. Yes, they do. And my concern is they're going to keep you in a triangle. Yes, they are. They're going to keep you in that triangle. All right, let's see possible future. I really get invested when I do these readings. I want to be like, stick up for you guys. And if they're mean to you, I want to get in there and be like the mother. I have kids, can you tell? But I'm like, I don't like them for you. I have to make sure I get Deirdre out of this because I want the best for you. I could care less about them. Okay. So near future. Okay. Near future. It looks like once you start connecting with your higher self, meditate, really get connected, take some time out, find a sacred space in your home. If you could see behind me, I have my little sacred space over here. I go there every morning. I put on my meditation music. I light my candles, my incense. I clear my energy to find a little spot. I mean, I found one in my office. I suggest you do the same, even if it's, on your nightstand. I do feel you're going to choose to be alone right now in the future, not today, in the near future. You're going to choose yourself over this person because you're going to realize that it's time for you to fulfill your potential because it looks like this person they're a true twin flame. That's the best I could say it. They are a true twin flame. Which is somebody who pushes you to live your purpose. They're really doing the right job. All right, near future. Yeah, definitely you're going to be separated from this person because you're going to be alone because you want to learn how to receive again. Because you've been with, no, I can't swear on YouTube. You're going to, because you're going to get tired of not receiving. You've been giving your whole life. And if you meditate, okay, work on you. Work on balancing your own energies. Guess what? In the springtime or when I live in Florida. So whenever the flowers come back up, you may not have to, calendar year be spring, or if you live in Australia, wherever you're watching this, guess what? You're going to meet somebody that's going to lead to marriage. Yep, you are. But you have to get here. You have to take your power back. Let me see what else they wanted. This is getting juicy. Okay. In the beginning, the beginning future, you're going to kind of be split. You're going to have one foot in, one foot out. You're going to be kind of like, should I go back to them? Because they may be the only person ever in the world. Let me tell you something. I've been doing readings for 20 years. Okay. There's about 1,000 soulmates in one lifetime. Yes. Don't ever settle. I don't care who you are. There's how many people in the world? Yes. Especially with internet and everything, you can meet people around the world. Okay. Once you have this transformation, look at this, look at this, look at this. You don't have to be these are tarot cards, angel cards, whatever you want to call, oracle, messenger, I don't know, twin flame cards. Look, you don't have to be psychic to figure this out. This is beautiful. How are you going to figure out what you want? You got to journal. That's the only way to figure it out. I have a little journal. I don't have it here handy. That's okay, because I was journaling. I left it on the couch. That's okay. So journal every day what you're looking for. And if you do it every day, you're gonna attract that person in your life sooner than later. But this is only a couple of months away if you get your act together. Do not go back and have any regrets, because they're going to make you stuck. They're going to make you stuck. You might even meet this person traveling. Are you going away soon? Yes, you are. Right now, I just feel like you're in healing. This is the winter months. They said you're healing right now from this jerk, the person who deceived you. Yeah, the person who's got an ego bigger than the world. That person's unawakened. What are you kidding me? They're never changing. Never changing. Just time to forgive them. And even if you never physically see them again, you can forgive them on the fifth dimension. There's other dimensions than just the fifth. This is just a deck that says the fifth, but that means other dimensions, which is wonderful. This is a good exercise I used to teach my students, which I'll be teaching again soon enough. But this is what I would suggest you do is close your eyes and imagine your soul exiting your body and standing in let's say a nice, beautiful green garden. And then you see in your third eye, I want you to imagine your person, your ex, right in front of you. And I want you to tell them how you feel, get it off your chest, whatever you're feeling. And then I want you to just really forgive them and give them a hug in the spirit world. And some of you might be like, oh, that was nice. And some of you might want to feel like punching them or in between. But I swear, keep doing that practice and just sending them love, whether it's one time or it's several times or more. But trust me, as you get to the place of realizing they were just always going to be your teacher and nothing more than that, then you're going to let them go. And it's a beautiful place to be. Okay, so now let's see what the possible outcome is going to be. This is getting good, guys. I can't wait till you meet your person. Okay, so the moral of the story is this. Everything is perception. And I love that because that's so true. Even when I do a private one-on-one, what I do is people call me and they or it doesn't have to be calling, I do some readings too. But anyway, when I talk to a client is they'll tell me a person's name. I write the person's name and I am able to channel their higher self. That's how I do it. And I always tell everybody, this is their perception. It may not be yours. It's not that the person's bad, good, indifferent. It's just that everybody has their own perceptions. So I feel like the whole moral of the story of this whole reading and what this person's purpose was to help you understand about red flags and perceptions. Your perception was different than theirs. How are you going to figure this out? You're going to find it out when quiet time, when you're retreating, meditating. That's when it's really going to get clear to you that at the end of the day, did this person wake up every morning trying to be a jerk? No, they're just not your person. And this relationship at the end of the day was all for the higher purpose of learning. It was all for lessons. That's what this was for. All right. So I really appreciate you stopping by and thank you so much for being here today. I hope this reading helped you gain clarity and insight into your twin flame journey. And if you enjoyed this reading, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with anyone who might benefit from these messages. For more intuitive guidance specifically to your needs, and you want to dig a little deeper, well, click the link in the description below to schedule your private reading with me. Again, keep trusting your intuition. I'll see you in the next video. Stay open, stay loving, and let your twin flame journey and your intuitive journey unfold beautifully. Thanks again.